Now, if you've been considering a laser engraving business, but you're afraid of that initial investment, and you frankly don't have an idea as to which products you would offer that would help you pay off your initial investment, you'll want to watch this video. Because today I'm going to share with you 3 products that I've been researching on Etsy that on average are generating $100,000 a year that are going to help you pay your investment quickly. And as a matter of fact, these are one of the easiest products to engrave. In addition to this, I'm going to show you and share with you the settings as well as the tools that are going to make this engraving process repeatable, professional, and are going to make you stand out from other engravers. So let's get right to it. Now let me share with you the first product, and you're going to be surprised because you may be thinking $100,000 a year should probably be jewelry, should be gold, should be silver, something high-end like that. And as a matter of fact, this is one of the cheapest products that have one of the highest profit margins, and you're going to be surprised. It's a coaster. Yeah, it is a slate coaster like this that is generating $100,000 a year. And this specific example is for the home buying community. So if you're a realtor or have friends that are realtors, they basically give closing gifts, and the closing gifts typically are welcome to your new home. $100,000 a year. I found many stores that are generating that by having high quality engraves on coasters like this. And it doesn't end there. Product number 2, $100,000 a year. Guess what? Same industry, but matter of fact, these industries that I'm sharing with you can vary. You don't have to stick with the real estate industry because you can also go after many other industries. And I'm going to share another one for you in a second. But here's another coaster. This is a leather coaster, and this leather coaster, I found it on many of the Etsy stores, $100,000 a year. So that's $200,000 in products that you can create, and each of these take seconds to make. The third one, and you're going to laugh. Here's another $100,000 a year product. Yeah, you get the theme, huh? It's another coaster. This is a cork coaster. And this cork coaster, cork, I've been seeing it used in a variety of different settings, not just for real estate or new home buyers, but also for a lot of different events like weddings. And matter of fact, all of these coasters that you're seeing here can be not just for real estate, but they could be for weddings, they could be for special events, they could be for retirement parties. The point is that these 3 products are fast, they're easy to engrave, and they're memorable. These are things that you can make and turn around easy without a lot of expertise, and you can pay off your equipment really fast. And one of the things that I wanted to share with you is in order to create that professionalism, and you'll notice that as we look at these, the placement of the actual logos that we've put here are pretty precise. If I were to create 100 of these, they will look all the same. If I create 100 of these, they're going to look the same. If I make 100 of these, they will look all the same. And how is it that I'm doing this? Well, it's by using jigs. So I have a full jig system, right? That's going to allow you to take these coasters, especially the ones that we have right here that are the cork coasters, place them into this little mold, this little jig. And as you're engraving, all you're doing is taking it out of here and putting in the next one, and putting in the next one. All of them will be placed perfectly, and all of them will engrave in the same place. And guess what? If you're talking about the actual leather coasters, we have one for you as well. Right? This one right here, same thing. If you're going from this one to the next one, all you do is you put it into the spot, you hit the button to engrave, and it will engrave as well. All of them will be exactly the same. Now, xTool has other lasers that they have, which are going to be larger in capacity. What I'm sharing with you is something that will work on the F1. Let's say you wanted to use the F1 Ultra, which is a larger laser. Guess what? We have options for you as well. This one's going to allow you to do 4 leather coasters at the same time. Now you're quadrupling your production, making engraves even faster, and that's going to reduce your investment in time and increase your profits. So we have a jig for you here. And the jigs don't just end with the leather. If you want to do the slates, this is a slate coaster holder, and it does the circle and the square. And if you're looking to use one of the larger lasers, then guess what? We have one for you too. All of these are going to make the process of engraving professional and repeatable. And these jigs not only work on the F1 Ultra and the F1, but they're going to work on virtually every line of xTool laser. So if you want to pick up an S1, or if you want to pick up a P2 and use those to create your products, you could as well. These will fit, they will work, and they'll give you that repeatable professional experience. So let me show you how easy it is to create these type of products for your clients so that you can catapult your small business today.
Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to create, again, these products. And we're also going to go over some of the math, right? So that you can see what the profitability is by using each one of these different materials, because the profitability for each one of these varies based on the material that you choose. Now, what I did is I did some research on Etsy, and I took a look at stores that are selling these products. And there's tools that I use that help me see what's the average sale, how much do they sell, and also how long have they been selling a specific product. So this is what I found. And these are going to be prices that you'd be able to get either like on Amazon, or if you're going to a distributor where you can actually get the products directly from them. The price may vary slightly, but this should give you kind of like a directional understanding of how things cost and how much you can make. So right now what I'm going to be using is a jig that is for my cork coasters. And cork coasters, super popular, very easy to engrave. And the beauty of just the xTool creative space and just xTool's ecosystem in general is that you'll notice over here, they give you all the tools needed in order to do your engraving. It's really, really easy. So all you do is literally choose the material that you want. And I'm going to show you how this works. And then you'll notice right here, I have an image here that helps me understand how deep or how dark I want the color to be on the coaster, and I choose the color that I want or the appearance that I want, and it just sets it for me. So the technical aspect of this is very, very low, but the profit is also very, very high. So when we look at the actual coasters themselves, you're looking at 26 cents a coaster. When you sell a set of 4, which is typically what I see, you're looking at $1.04 for 4 of these coasters, right? And again, the home market is something that is really popular, but I've also seen these used for baby milestones where you do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, or I've seen this for, a variety of situations. Weddings is also really popular where you could use the cork coasters. So again, 26 cents times 4 is $1.04. I see them regularly sold on Etsy for $14 for 4. Huge, huge markup, right? Look at this, $1 in, $13 out. And this again is a product that is generating, and I saw more than one store that has $100,000 in sales for these cork coasters. And what you're seeing here, I didn't buy this graphic, I made this graphic. This is just text. So you'll notice how this gets highlighted because each one of these elements is a separate element. And I just typed it up and I positioned it in the graphic. And the cool thing about this is that once you're using one of our jigs and you have the position for this is where the coaster is, or the cork coaster, all you got to do is move the graphic to the center of that cork coaster. And you notice how I have that crosshair. If I go up, the crosshair goes away. If I bring it down, now the crosshair is there. That tells me that it's smack dab in the middle. Now, when I look at my settings, you'll notice that they're right here. It says it's going to use the blue laser, 70 power, 1200 speed, 1 pass, 120 lines per centimeter. Line per centimeter, the way you can think about this is the resolution itself, how, the quality of the resolution. For cork, and because these are words, it's not a photograph, 120 is more than enough. So super easy to do. Let's take a look at the next product. So over here now we're taking a look at a different product. Cost is a little bit different. We're going to zoom out a little bit. You'll notice I'm using the same words, but here what I'm starting to do is I'm actually looking at the leather coaster. Leather coasters as well. Same market or different market. You can use these for weddings. You can use these again for, anniversaries. There's all these different type of, I would say, events. They cost 88 cents. You basically sell them in packs of 4. And the cost is $6.90. Now, keep in mind, there's a holder too. So you could get these where you get the coaster and a holder, $6.90. I'm seeing them on sale for $25. $25. Look at that markup right there. $25. And this takes, again, seconds to make, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So my settings, I'm going to show you my settings. I actually use these settings for a black version of the coaster that you see in real time engraving right now. 35 power, 160 speed, 1 pass, 140 lines per centimeter. And it's done. But look at, again, the opportunity. These I see, again, if you look up leather coasters, you're going to find lots of them on Etsy. They're selling. This is another opportunity. This is going to help you pay off your laser investment. Over here you have another one. Now this is slate. The price for slate is a little bit different. It's a stone, and I'm going to share with you my settings again. So here you're looking at 90 times 4, $3.60. What do they sell for? $20. I've seen them go on sale for $17, and even at $17, it's a reasonable markup. Another $100,000 a year product. Super easy and fast to engrave. Over here, these are my settings. Now, this is going to give you you notice how I have here, this is my white settings. Crispy, crispy white. 100, 120, 1, and then the lines per centimeter is going to be 160. I choose these because I really like them to pop. I don't like a gray engraving. I want a white engraving. Now, again, each one of these, depending on which one you're doing, and you can see how fast this is, this could take anywhere from a minute all the way up to 4 minutes to do each one of these. And they're incredibly, incredibly, incredibly easy to make. So if you're considering a laser, and let's say you just want to get an entry, the F1 is a great laser to be your entry. If you want something that's a little bit more high end and it's going to allow you to do volume and you're really in, then the F1 Ultra is going to be a fantastic solution for you, because where with this one right here that I can only do one slate at a time, and you see this, right? With the F1 Ultra, I can actually do 4 slates at a time. So now you have to think about this as if you're running a business. If the less time you spend engraving, the higher your profits are. The faster, if you're selling this for $14, the faster that you can realize this $14 and minimize the amount of minutes that it takes to make it, the more profitable things will be for you. So the F1 Ultra is going to be the most profitable of the machines because it has the larger engrave area and you can get more things done a lot faster. So that's just one thing to think about. And just to give you a sense of how much larger it is, I'm going to just show you something right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this. I'm going to go ahead and copy it, and I'm going to open up a new, let's say a document. And right now you'll notice that I'm connected to the xTool F1. I'm going to paste this here, right? Because this is going to be the slate that I was making. And I'm going to show you the difference if I were to change this. And I'm going to go ahead and change this to my F1 Ultra. I'm going to go ahead and switch and look at the size difference. Did you see that? It's incredibly larger. So now you can easily see if I were to move this text out and I were to paste this here. Check this out. That's another one. If I paste this here, check it out. It's another one. And if I paste another one here, it's another one. So now I can engrave 4 of these cork coasters at a time. And again, that is going to reduce the amount of time it takes to create the product. The faster that you can engrave it, the quicker you can get to that $14, the more profitable it's going to be because you want to go on to the next project. So I'm hoping that this will give you a sense as you're looking at these things, that this gives you a sense of how you can invest in a laser and pay off the laser with really, really simple products, because these are not hard at all, guys, to make. Really requires little to no skill, and all the settings that you need are in the software. And by the way, you have my settings too. So that's all you have to do.
So I hope these products and these ideas inspire you to start your small business. It's really easy and it is fast to start your business. And more importantly, it's really easy to pay off your equipment too. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.